James Kennedy, and if you didn't know, his birth name is James Kennedy. In full disclosure, woo! I need you on my team when I'm coaching those wild and crazy kids. That would be you. All right, so we're going to honor Séamus with the Pedorthist of the Year award, and we're also honored to have his brother Val here with us also. So Séamus Kennedy and his brother Val have grown Hersco from a staff of 2 to a staff of 21 and maybe even more. 40 now? Wow, okay. From central fabrication, and they purchased a molded shoe company and developed a line of ankle gauntlets, and have become a Ritchie Brace partner years ago and expanded into 3D printing. And some of you may have even heard Séamus present on his 3D printing. And they have global distribution, all while he contributes to the pedorthic industry. He became a certified Pedorthist November 2nd, 1996. Séamus teaches at Baylor College of Medicine, Orthotics and Prosthetics program in Houston, and the New York College of Podiatric Medicine. He is a contributing writer and advisory board member of PFA. We've often read his articles as he contributes monthly. He also is a lecturer, having presented at the International Pedorthic Congress, at the American Orthotic and Prosthetic Association, AOPA conferences, numerous regional conferences and professional associations. He's on the education committee of PFA and has hosted the webinar panels for the diabetic foot, webinars, the sports performance, and the active foot series, a total of 30 webinars that we did, bringing, it was a huge accomplishment, bringing a wealth of knowledge and commitment to the industry at large. He's the chair of the Pedorthic Education Program for the American Academy of Orthotists and Prosthetists annual meeting. That's the meeting that we are here today attending. And I've attended many of those with him in the past. And he's elected to the Pedorthic Foundation Board of Directors, of whom we heard from this morning, which is now the OMP Foundation. He became an Associate Fellow of the American Academy of Orthotists and Prosthetists in 2022. I will have you know he is the only fellow. Number one and only. I'm going to make one. You're number one. Right. And as my mentor, colleague, and friend, I'm going to make application and hopefully be accepted. And I urge all of you to do the same, that we should take this stage together here in New Orleans next year and take the stage as fellows together, as colleagues, and become fellows. Séamus is my friend, my confidant, and my cheerleader. I appreciate his quality of humanness. And as a true student of Plato, come up here, my brother. I just want to say to you a few things, as you are a student of Emerson and Plato, and so many other philosophers. An unexamined life is not worth living. The measure of a man is what he does, not power. Highlighting ethics and leadership, while wise men speak because they have something to say. Fools because they have to say something, speaks to the value of true knowledge. I also want to share a letter from your wife.
Oh my goodness, wow. You know, she won't even answer my phone calls when I'm away. Well, maybe she was busy writing to me.
Séamus has never been particularly interested in recognition. If anything, he prefers a well-calibrated process or a solved mechanical problem to applause. At home, we know him as a steady, curious, and deeply committed to the truth. He is happiest immersed in work itself, refining, improving, thinking, usually without announcing any of it. That's the guy I know. You also know him as the breakfast maker, the one who carefully cut fruit into playful arrangements so the kids would eat it, and as the soccer coach who approached a Saturday morning game with the same thoughtfulness he brings to everything else. Whether leading his company, standing at the kitchen counter, or pacing the sidelines, he pays attention, he prepares, and he shows up. So when Aisling needed a brace for her arm and the orthotist excitedly realized she was the Séamus Kennedy's kid, we were caught off guard. We didn't know we were living with a celebrity, with someone whose writing and work was actually read. He wanted your autograph. It was a lovely reminder that the quiet work he commits himself to travels further than he does. We are incredibly proud of him, not because he is being honored, but because of the way he lives and works every day, thoughtfully, diligently, and without fuss. We suspect he will accept this award graciously and then quietly ask when the next session begins. With love, Lisa, Joseph, and Aisling. And now I'd love to bring up your brother as well to say a few words.
I normally have a lot to say, but I'm like, what was the thing about fools in the quote?
Do you subscribe to Plato also, or are you a
I think so. Let me ask the expert.
Okay.
So I probably know Séamus a little bit longer than most people here. I think he was around about a year before me, and then my mom disappeared, and then, you know, his first big disappointment in life occurred. Like, oh no, who's this guy? And my mom's like, no, he's gotta live here. Gotta stick around. So really, Séamus had no choice on any of this. So what he did choose, which he still regrets as well, is going into business with me. So he did not choose me as a brother. It was forced upon him. Going into business, I believed to be a choice, but it turned out, I think my mom rang him because things weren't going my way. And she's like, you gotta keep up the commitment here. So I know him a long time. The person that he is the person that he always was. So as a young boy, he was always very neatly dressed and presented, well spoken, and he had a very neat half of his bedroom that we shared together. Mine was a little bit more chaotic. But it's a great honor to work with him, to be his brother. It's great that he's honored as Pedorthist of the Year. He's obviously very humble about the whole thing, and he doesn't need awards, and he's quite happy to go about his business. I think deep down, he's a seeker of knowledge. So he reads, he spends a lot of time thinking, and then he's found an outlet in different places, with the philosophy school that he volunteers at, in Pedorthist, with the magazines. He's found this great outlet for all this knowledge. So not only does he seek it, digest it, try to understand it, then he uses that to give back into the community, especially with further education, continuing education. And I'm so proud of him, and it's so fantastic. It's been ongoing for 20 years or more. I mean, we've been in business for 30 years, and he's been writing in the magazine for 23 years. So he's digesting the information and then sending it back out to the community to try and teach, to further the profession. And all the feedback I get from everybody on his writing is very positive, on his presentation skills is very positive. And I'm very proud. I want to thank the organization for the award on his behalf, because he may not. But congratulations.
Here we go. So, this is the very first year we've had the Pedorthist of the Year award, and it's an honor to give it to Séamus. So I've known Séamus since he's been probably for 30 years. I actually think it was before that, but he used to come to my office to try to get my orthotic business. My wife even knows him because she used to work for a chiropractor, and he came to her office trying to get business. But this man is a gentleman. He promotes Pedorthist all the way, and I've never seen anyone like him. I just did a conference, and he introduced me. He had no reason to introduce me. I was just sitting there. But he's the ultimate Pedorthist and promoter of Pedorthist and Pedorthist foot care. So it's an honor to know him. I went to his office just to talk to him. He gave me a full tour of the office. He took an hour and a half, 2 hours out of his day to show me his setup, and it's outrageous. What he does there, and how much he knows. It's an honor to have him as an associate and a friend. So get to know him, question him, and if you have an opportunity to use him as a lab, I highly recommend it. At least for the Ritchie braces and the AFOs.
All right. There's a man down there with free drinks, so I'm going to be very brief.
No, Jameson, no.
I'm not staying. It's truly an honor to get this, and thank you so much for thinking of me, considering me. I think somebody else obviously wasn't available to receive the award, so they said, "Oh, give it to Séamus." Okay, but I will cherish it regardless. Thank you to my brother, my best friend, and my business partner, all in one. Thank you to all of you. This particular conference has been tremendous, and obviously the energy in the room is wonderful. So I think we're at the beginning of a whole new chapter as to where we're all going to go as Pedorthists and what we can do for our patients. So I'll accept this on your behalf. Thank you so much.